A rare rumble deep below Lake Michigan shook the suburbs of Chicago yesterday. The U.S. Geological Survey measured a 2.9 magnitude earthquake in the Great Lake. News 10's Riley Connell joins us in studio now with some expert insight on this uncommon event.
Yeah, and the Great Lakes are well known for many reasons, but earthquake activity is certainly not one of them. I spoke with an expert seismologist at Michigan State University who says this event came as a surprise, but researchers have been fascinated by quakes in the Great Lakes for years.
Lake Michigan, where boats skim across the waves and freshwater fish swim down below. It's not the kind of place where tectonic plates start rumbling, and yet it happened this week.
I would say this is totally unexpected.
Scientists say a 2.9 magnitude earthquake took place roughly 10 miles off the shore of northern Illinois and 3 miles deep. Michigan State University seismologist Dr. Sean Way says this is a rare event.
We never recorded any earthquake in this region before in the Lake Michigan.
A map from the U.S. Geological Survey shows the quake was reportedly felt by several hundred people in the Chicago area. Way says the quake was small, nowhere near powerful enough to cause damage, but it is scientifically fascinating.
In theory, all the earthquakes happen on a fault. Maybe that fault was generated millions of years ago and being silenced over here.
Way previously studied earthquake activity near Lake Erie. He says some studies suggest changing tides or human activity could be the culprit. Because the Lake Michigan quake was a single event, it's hard to pinpoint an exact cause. But Way doesn't think Midwesterners have anything to worry about.
The good thing is, yes, we didn't have the earthquakes, so we are safe here.
Bottom line, scientists say this was a fascinating, one-of-a-kind event, but of course no cause for alarm. But if you do find yourself in the middle of a quake, Dr. Way says you should always duck down and cover your head. You never know how powerful an earthquake might be. Back to you, Ann.
Riley, thank you. Scientists say they will keep an eye on the lake floor. You can track earthquake activity across the globe through the U.S. Geological Survey website.